Hi, I thought I'd do a little video on, it's more of a follow-up really, of the daytime smoky eye look. I thought I'd do a little bit of a tutorial on how to take a day makeup and turn it into an evening makeup really. So apart from a slight change of clothing, some little snazzy earrings and some different makeup, I'm just going to show you how you can enhance what you've already got and turn it into a nighttime look. So this is exactly the same as I had on earlier on for the daytime smoky makeup, which is where I just lined with black and I had the lovely NARS lipstick. The lipstick's obviously worn off, the lip gloss is worn off. So I thought I'd just show you how to turn and how to freshen up your look if you're going to go out for a date night or the cinema or just a night in. You might want to just add a little bit more and just change it ever so slightly. So the first thing that I'd normally do, obviously I know my lipstick needs to change into something a little bit dark, and I've got a lovely dark pink I'm going to show you tonight. I've just got my foundation and I'm just going to top up without removing my eye makeup. I'm not going to take anything off. I'm just going to go back in and just take it around the areas where I have a little bit of redness, which is just around my nose. I've had a little bit of dryness there, like I mentioned in the video previously today. I just thought, oh, I talked about an evening makeup and a day and tonight. I thought, why not do a tutorial on that? Because it's something that a lot of people do. They go from work, they go from the office, wherever, to going out with friends, partners. And it's just really quick and easy to do. You've got a few little essentials in your handbag. And I'm just going to warm my skin back up with my Chanel bronzer. And I like quite a bronze look when I'm going out anywhere. Just because I'm so pale naturally, it's just nice to have a little bit of warmth to my skin. And I'm doing this makeup at night time, so it's a genuine kind of, it's 6 hours after I did the eye makeup. And in all fairness, it's lasted quite well. It's lasted really well. Quick brow check. I think they're all right, actually, the brows. I'm going to pop a little bit of highlight, and it's a slightly stronger highlight than the one I had this morning compared to the Body Shop Cubes. I've got MAC shadow in Nylon, which is that one there. And I'm just going to run that over my brow bone. Both sides. There we go. And I'm going to take the colour that I had on my lids earlier, which was the sort of second lightest of the 4 out of the little Body Shop shimmer cubes. I'm just going to run that just where it might have creased, but as you can see, it hasn't creased all day. It's been really good. It's lasted a long time, and it's been quite warm today as well, but my makeup hasn't bled, it hasn't changed. And then my black along my lash line, I might just darken that ever so slightly, so I can see sort of about there where it's lightened up a bit too much for my liking. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. Now what I'm just going to do is add a little flick to that. There we go. So I'm just adding on to what I've already had on previously today. Just checking those flicks both match up. And I love this brush. This is the MAC 266 because I've had it 6 years, but it just doesn't lose its sort of stiff angled shape. So you can work on looks like this, and it's definitely paid for itself. So that's just added a little bit of a darker line. And like I did earlier in the daytime smoky eye, if you think it's gonna bleed or if you think it's a bit too straight, just go in and smudge it. Just go in and reline it, it's fine. So I'm taking my black eyeliner pencil and I'm just running that inside my wet line. Sometimes it gets a little bit messy in that inside corner, just depends on your eye shape. And again on that side, and I'm just dragging it down a little bit. And if you give a really sort of hard blink, it just transfers ever so slightly, a bit too much on this eye, to the lower lashes as well. But I'm going to re-mascara, especially these lower lashes, because the lower lashes do, I find, tend to come, almost fade off through the day. Not fade off, but if I'm going into a day into nighttime look, I always redo the lower lashes. You can just see the difference. It's huge. So just apply. Just go back in. I've got really short lashes in that inside corner on the lower lashes. So I really want to make them stand out. And I'm just going to re-mascara the top ones. And then I'm going to add a little bit of highlight, because it is a nighttime look, just to the very tops of my cheekbones. You can see that there. And that's just my Makeup Forever, the highlight I used the other night. I just run a tiny, tiny bit down my nose, and then just ever so slightly on that upper lip. Now what I'm going to do, the colour I've got tonight, it's just a Maybelline colour. It is Fuchsia for Me. So it's very bright pink. But I'm going to take my red pencil and just fill in with the red, because it's along the same colour. I'm just going to check the foundation brush that there's no fallout there. Just double check as you go. I think it was a little loose hair actually, it was just catching my eye. Oh, it was annoying us. So I'm just lining those lips. Just along that natural lash line. I'm quite lucky, I've got quite full lips. It seems to be a thing in our family. I'm just getting a tissue ready to blot. quite a sheer colour, so I tend to go in with a couple of coats of that one. I'll just give a little blot to make sure it's not going to end up on my teeth. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Rimmel gloss on the top, but I'm just going to go in the centre. Top and bottom. And another little thing I've got, because it's a nighttime look, I might just take my hair out though before I do this. It's a little tip I've got, which I love for nighttime makeup. My hair was curled, sort of, well, waved loosely earlier on. So it's pretty much just good to go, really. What I've got for nighttime is one of, again, the Barry M Fine Glitter Dust Pots. And I've got a lovely silvery colour. And I'm just going to apply that tiny, tiny little bit. Just in each inner corner of the eye. And that, I feel it just makes your eyes go pop. And then if there's any little fallout, I just go in with a little brush and just brush any little bits away, and just check your blending. Make sure your cheeks blend nicely. And then lastly, I've got two little products to show you. If, for me, you like a little bit of shimmer, I've got a Shimmy Shimmy from the Lush shop and a Silk Stockings. So Silk Stockings is your kind of browny tan colour, and your Shimmy Shimmy is just pure glitter. And these are just like a body bar. If you've used body bars or massage bars from Lush before, they just melt on the skin. It's like having a bar of chocolate in your hand. I can feel it melting on my skin. So I'll just show you. This is Shimmy Shimmy. Just trying to get the lighting right there, just to show you. Oh, there we go. And you just rub it on the skin, then you just rub it in, and it just melts. So if you want a nice little shimmer on your shoulders, or if you want a little bit of colour, and I think nearly everyone knows what Lush smells like. It's got that very distinctive smell. You just rub that in, and then you've got a little bit of colour ready to go. And that's just how to transform your day makeup into your nighttime makeup. Hopefully you found that useful. And again, it's just building on what you've got. And if you've got any questions, then just drop me a comment, drop us a message, and hopefully you found it quite handy knowing how to take your makeup from day into night. Thanks for watching. Bye.